Bad habits. This company is looking good. Am I right? Nader from Fit Frick here, and today I'm reviewing and helping you understand what bad habits is all about. Now, this is a company that's kind of new. They are the IHZ company, nutrition. So, how is this pre-workout? Well, first I'm gonna dive into the label, then we'll go into my experience. And my experience is kind of interesting, so stick around to find out. Beta-Alanine, starting with Beta-Alanine, 4 grams. Beta-Alanine is supposed to help with muscular endurance, more for power and strength, and it can also act like creatine where you can draw more water into your muscles. Beta-Alanine, that's for the tingles, baby. 4 grams. That's gonna help with muscular endurance. The next ingredient is taurine. Taurine at 2 grams, it's gonna help with the pump as well, like Beta-Alanine. Going to help with the muscle volumization. Then we have glycerol for the pumps, 1.5 grams. It's going to help with that water-based pumps as well. So there's 3 ingredients so far with those water volumization kind of enhancing benefits. Then we have caffeine. Caffeine, this is dosed at 400, we skipped one, and acetyl L-tyrosine. This is a 750 milligram dose. It's going to help with concentration and focus without being a stimulant. It doesn't increase heart rate. Then we have caffeine, 400 milligrams. So this is a 400 milligram caffeine pre-workout combined with the next ingredient, DMAA, 200 milligrams. Hey guys, I just realized my mistake. In bad habits, it actually has DMBA, not DMHA. DMBA is more physical. It has that urgent kick to it, and it builds tolerance much quicker than DMHA. And so it's a physical urgency type of stimulant that is kind of like DMHA, but has more of an urgent kick. Then we have theanine, 150 milligrams. It's gonna smooth out the energy, hopefully. That's what theanine does. It's gonna increase relaxation without causing drowsiness. That's why it's so versatile, and you'll find it in so many different supplements. Aerogenesis is going to help with mood and concentration as well, because it can play a role in the neurotransmitters that help you feel focused, motivated, and good. Then we have synprine, super synprine. This is a potent form of synprine. It's going to give you that dirty energy feeling, but it's not too big of a dose. 40 milligrams, 25 milligrams of niacin. This is going to give you that skin flush. Then we have black pepper extract. It's called piperine. 98%, 5 milligrams. Then we have the loved/hated stimulant alpha-yohimbine, dosed at 1 milligram. So all in all, it's a 15 grams per serving type of pre-workout with 30 full servings. It's already looking pretty good. So the experience is where it comes down to, because the ingredients are one thing. Sometimes, especially with new companies, the experience can be a little bit different than the label. So, drinking this was just a standard energy, mood elevating type of feeling without any jumpy, scary survival mode type of thing kicking in. It was just a smooth sail when it comes to energy. And in terms of mood elevation, I actually felt especially good with this. This was a pre-workout that made me feel really good. Bad Habits did a good job with the mood elevation, but let me get to the mood elevation in a second, because something else happened with the mood elevation. But the energy of this was like not stim junkie wise, like stim junkie level. It's more like kind of above average, like entry level, but a little bit better than entry level, because it's I wouldn't say it's the best. Like, if you're looking for a strong pre-workout, this wouldn't be the type that I would recommend. In fact, it's more like a beginner stim junkie pre-workout, because it still has 400 milligrams of caffeine as well as 200 milligrams of DMAA. But the experience wasn't anything overwhelming. It was just a nice, straight to the point experience with some nice mood elevation. But the mood elevation kind of like died down after about 3 hours, and it was noticeable, because by the time it stopped, by the time I stopped feeling good, it was just not there anymore, you know? I wanted to add in as well, since I realized this is supposed to have DMBA, it doesn't feel like DMBA at all. Nothing. It doesn't feel like it at all. I have had DMBA on its own in bulk powder, and it hits hard. It smacks hard with lower dosages than the one I've had in Bad Habits. I don't know if it's a bad batch or what's going on, but yeah. And the energy was good. It lasted me for a while, all the way from the beginning, close to the end of the day. Not really though. I was actually surprised because I thought this would be better than what I actually experienced, because it gave me mood elevation, gave me energy. But for $50 with 30 servings, I mean, this is like a pre-workout if you just want the energy, right? And the mood elevation is straight up, like it's just to the point, and you can really tell when it's like there's a bit of a crash, and you can really tell when the mood elevation drops off, right? And it's not the most pleasant pre-workout experience I had, especially after a couple of hours. I was just like, that's it. And wasn't really surprised because this has DMHA, this has other stimulants, but there wasn't any of that synprine feeling. And so it makes me wonder if there is synprine. There wasn't anything like dirty going on, not even a little bit, especially combined with your alpha yohimbind, there should be that feeling, right? So I don't doubt that there is DMHA in here. I feel like the quality of the ingredients wasn't hitting. It wasn't on par with the competition. And while the label looks good, like I don't judge pre-workouts by the labels, but this company is new, and I did watch Garage Gym's homie review on their other pre-workout, I forget the name, but basically their first batch wasn't so good. It was missing caffeine or something like this. It wasn't hitting, but then they redeemed themselves and they got a better batch. So it could be that I got a bad batch, but I did forget to shout out to nutritionalsupplementshop.com for sending me this. Thank you so much for sending me this. Really appreciate it. And I don't know, it was kind of like entry level, and there was mood elevation, but it was nothing to like write home about. I don't think, in my opinion. I could have gotten a bad bottle, who knows, but it wasn't so pleasant. It wasn't something like I look forward to taking. And I would say the pumps were okay, right? And there's artificial sweeteners in here. Hey guys, there's one more thing I forgot to mention, is that the scoop size for Bad Habits is smaller than it should be. I used a scale and I almost had to use 1.5 scoops to get a full serving. So not only is the scoop size not correct, the quality of the ingredients seems to be, in my opinion, questionable, as I don't feel the effects as it should be, you know? But with that being said, this is a okay pre-workout. They're off to a good start. I'm excited to see what their potential is, right? And I think with this is like a stepping stone to something. Whether it's something bigger, or maybe it's just the quality of the ingredients need to be improved, I don't know. And also the flavor was good. I like the flavor. But it shouldn't make or break your deal on buying this. But if you do want to get this nutritional supplement shop, I recommend that store. I highly recommend them. You can use my coupon code FITFRIC. I've worked with that store for a while now. So all in all, I wasn't impressed, but I also wasn't so disappointed. It worked, and it doesn't give that vibe that it has the full quality of the ingredients. Maybe the manufacturer had a mistake with this batch, I don't know. But I do know, and I do hear a lot of good things about this pre-workout, but for me, I personally didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would have, right? So if you want to get this, check out the links in the description. And if you made it this far, you are a legend. I appreciate you watching this far. And yeah, thank you so much. If you want, I always have Ask Me Anything on Instagram. You can reach out. Also, you can use the question box. I put it on my stories to ask me a question. So with that in mind, you can also visit fitfric.com for more reviews, programs, spreadsheets, and also my channel also has more reviews if you want to check it out. I also have the strongest pre-workout list if you want the best pre-workout. But this, I don't think it would hit my top 10 just yet, unless they improve it somehow or I have a better experience, right? So with that in mind, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.